Hi, I'm Kurama, and oh my god, y'all, welcome to the episode 50 of krmcast. Today is a very special episode for me because it's not only a krmcast birthday, but because I time my transition with krmcast is also my 7th month of transition for the second time, stories later, and I'm so happy. Honestly, I never thought I'll be able to keep going with something for this long. It's over a year because I have to remove a few episodes. I took a small break and share, but still, I was checking the season 2 of krmcast, this one we are now. It starts on episode 15 with a voice of color. And one of my favorites, Luther King's Dreams, Every Negro's Nightmare. Still believe in that. And now I'm here. 35 episodes later, 35 weeks later. And damn, that's a lot of weeks. And I want to thank you guys, honestly. If it wasn't for you guys' feedback, if it wasn't for the comments, if it wasn't for the numbers I see growing, I haven't continued with this, to be honest. I didn't have love from my mother or from my father, so I crave attention and approval from others, hence a podcast. This voice of color, I call it to the gatekeepers of my blackness. I try to think about something happier, more, more uplift, let's say. But I have a message. It's not a bad message. It's just a message. And for you guys, my listener, I want to ask you guys to share this episode with 5 people, as always. And also, Spotify now has the option to leave a comment. In some devices, it seems not yet, so make sure your Spotify is updated. Look at this free advertisement for Spotify. But, if you leave a comment, also help me a lot. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can also send an email at krmapodcast@gmail.com or follow my Instagram, krmapodcast. Now, without further ado, the voice of color of krmcast, episode 50. To the gatekeepers of my blackness. I fear the gatekeepers. I fear the land I'm trying to leave behind me. I fear the keepers of those gates. I fear not to be enough to walk among them, to live among them, and to be one of them. I fear my voice, my speech, my lack of AVE, even though I was born in Brazil and never heard of it before. The keepers won't stop challenging me. They won't let me be. The envious jealousy from the background from which I flee makes them hate me, attack me, nigger me. But not how I nigger myself. More like the cracker who'd pick me by the toe. I fear the gatekeepers, for they can be vicious with the victim. I fear the less polluted complexion, the untouched skin, the fire in their eyes when they don't see my scars. My scars are mine. Deep inside, they are mine. But wasn't I carved and scarred by the same knife? I fear the gatekeepers of Wakanda, for they protect a fantasy land with real fists and stones. They'll keep it from me, they, she. They'll keep it from you, light skin. They'll keep gatekeeping until no one is allowed inside. The gatekeepers are always expecting something from us. We gotta act this way. I gotta talk like that. Walk black, speak black, act black. Being born black ain't enough for them. I gotta read black, watch black, listen black, dress black, all black, always black. But black by their point of view what black is. I gotta endure spiceful, otherwise I ain't African enough. I gotta dress black, meaning anything but black. Out black, golf black, for them, we ain't that black. Funny how they nigger me to death, while the cops want me dead. They exclude me from black spaces while pointing them fingers at my companies. They gatekeep my every move, but never care for my mood. This rhyme is cheap, like their argument that to be black is to be this and never that. Being born black ain't enough for them. Be violated for being black ain't enough for them. They lock themselves behind gates supported by crumbling walls. They black and I am. That's the angle. They gave me a card and charged me every time I didn't use it. The bill is heavy. The interest is high. I made a loan without signing off the papers. How not to fear those keepers of my sexuality, my sensuality? How not to fear the hatred in their eyes and the fist being formed? How can I not wonder why they hate me so? The diaspora ain't a thing. Transgenders ain't a thing. Pronouns ain't not a thing. But I am. I am it, that. I am that, shame. I am for them less than those crackers they quickly claim. You are invited for the next cookout, they say. You are one of us, they exclaim. The gatekeepers will bring the good colonizer in and keep many of us out. But please, let my voice be carried by the winds of Akebula, for I bring good news. Epa hey, oyao. This hate and violence, that ain't us. This vicious greed, that ain't us. This insatiable hunger which devours the neighbor's land, that ain't us. That ain't our people. That's the enemy poison near our roots. Look back to your motherland. Turn yourself to Africa. See now a strong sense of community, unity and mutual help. Call upon the wisdom of the Akan. Fight with him the fight of the Ashanti. Greet and party like a Yoruba. For the diaspora are Africa, and Africa the diaspora are. Seek your roots when you need a family structure. For it's the matriarchy, the true way of our people. Our people used to love each other, care for each other, and rejoice upon a guest arriving. Don't fool yourself. We didn't lose that. It was taken from us. After all, who taught you how to hate yourself? To turn yourself back to Africa is to look at the 1,001 ways to be Africa and embrace it. For only through African unity will be able to see that those gates keep us all out from our own land. I fear the gatekeepers, for they are the enemy's most powerful weapon. Urugu's fierce dogs. They keep us out of a cookout they were even invited to. I fear the ignorance blinding our people, for it keeps us from realizing that only united we Africans are strong. Only united we can fight whoever comes in our way. Rejoice in knowing that we were once before, and we shall be again.
Africa.
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 Africa.